Hello, hello, echo, echo, opera, yay! Okay. Yeah, okay, like honestly, I'm really pushed, guys. Oh, hey, howdy y'all, Andy here, and welcome to King's Comics. For those of you who have been following me on social media, I'm here at RTX in Austin, which is Rooster Teeth Expo. For some of you who may or may not know, Rooster Teeth is this animation studio that started in Austin. Maybe you've heard of Red vs. Blue, the Halo machinima or animation. So yeah, some of you have also probably heard of RWBY, which tells the story of, actually I'll get into that a little later. Long story short, yeah, Rooster Teeth shockingly became a big deal and big enough to have an expo. So that's why I'm here this weekend, that's where I'm spending my time. So I'll be here today, which is Friday if you're watching this video now, through Saturday and Sunday. So please, if you're there, please say hi in the exhibit hall. I'm also going to be going to one of the podcasting reviews tomorrow, podcasting sessions. So please let me know if you're there, or please give a shout out on social media. I'm also giving out business cards. I'm using the hashtag KingsComicsPlease on Twitter, Instagram, what have you, if you have a video or a suggestion or recommendation you want to see. I've been trying to catch up on the whole backlog of videos and all that, so that's been a fun process too. So today was July 5th. It was my first day at the expo, and I gotta admit, it took me a while to get to the expo. I really wanted to be there all day, but I just had some personal things going on. It took me forever to get my business card set up, QR codes, flyers, buttons, just a lot of press and marketing material set up. So that took me a bit, but what I did get to see was the RWBY Expo. That's the show I was talking about earlier, the animation that they're working on, and it's about these 4 girls who are pretty much in this land, and they are monster hunters. It actually has a lot of similarities with the Maho Shoujo genre, like Sailor Moon and stuff like that, but either way, that might have to be a video or something for another time where I talk about the similarities with that or give you some recommendations on just content if you like RWBY. So long story short, I got to be in that session, and I'm not sure how much footage I'm allowed to release from my recording of it, but the casted and Austin Q&A, I really loved how candid they were about things they were excited about for this next season, as well as their timelines, their deadlines, the cast additions, the plot directions. I think they also announced a new spin-off series coming out of that, or kind of like a season of the show that's tangential between Volume 7 and Volume 6. It's really cool, especially since there are manga adaptations of manga adaptations of the show as well. In fact, there were some announcements. One of my friends was telling me this because I missed it. There were some announcements coming out about RWBY having a DC Comics adaptation, as well as Red vs. Blue, I think, too. So DC Comics is also here at RTX, and those are some of the sessions I'm trying to catch, especially because Young Justice will most likely premiere, or there will be a panel on it. So yeah, overall the RWBY panel was the only one I was really able to attend today, and that was pretty cool. I got to see some of the animation, and it was the just in progress stuff. So a little bit wasn't as fully rendered as I would have liked, but hey, it was really cool of them to actually just show a candid, trailer of sorts without everything fully fleshed out, without all the just audio in the background or the full rendering of buildings and details. I really wish I could show y'all what I had, but once again, I'm trying to figure out what I can and can't do with my media badge in terms of access. So yeah, they also announced some games that they have coming out. They already worked on a game with Platinum Games. You can actually find that even on PlayStation, Xbox. It's on consoles as well as PC. So overall, yeah, the RWBY Expo was nice. I really wish I had a chance to go to the Red vs. Blue Expo and the Camp Expo. Camp Camps is another show that, sorry, I'm laughing because it's another show that Rooster Teeth does that my buddy Louie got me into, and I have actually, it's incredibly immature. Parents, if you're out there, I really recommend, please do not let your kids watch this show. I mean, it's very raunchy, it's very over the top, and I enjoyed it more than I wish I could admit. But it took me a while to watch it just because he recommended it a while back, and then I finally watched it with him, and I was dying of laughter. So I wish I got to see the panel for that, but I didn't get a chance today. So that being said, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and try to see as many panels as I can. I mentioned a podcasting one already, so I want to do that. There's also maybe the Houston Outlaws, some streamers. They might be playing a Fortnite match. I need to double check my itinerary, but I will try to do an update tomorrow morning or in the afternoon with what my full itinerary schedule looks like. I'll be dropping those videos kind of sporadically. I don't want to set off too many notifications, but I will be active on Instagram and Twitter for those of you who are following or want to see those updates. just YouTube notifications, I admit, can get kind of noisy sometimes. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of King's Comics. This is just a life update based on my experiences at RTX for today and my plans going forward for Saturday and Sunday. If you like today's video, if you want to just follow and see what else is going to come up of this, please hit the like button and the subscribe or notification buttons. This is just a very relaxed life update and vlog, so thank you guys so much for checking in, and I'll talk to you again real soon.